Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight for Florida's 39th Annual Midweek Awards Gala. Now I'd like to introduce to you the Master of Ceremonies, Mr. Desmond Alufahai.
Woo! DJ, thank you. South Florida, how are you? You see, this is why I always tell the hotel, don't serve the salad because they would never listen to me. My name is Desmond Alufahai, and I'm the Director for Protocol and International Affairs. I have to say, everybody, you look fantastic. You look gorgeous. So thank you and welcome to the 39th Annual Minority Business Development Agencies, the 39th. This is the longest trade event in all of South Florida. 39 years and still going. That is fantastic. Well, on March 11, 2020, our lives came to a standstill. The World Health Organization declared COVID-19 a pandemic. The CDC has just announced that more than 762,000 Americans have lost their lives. And World Health Organization says more than 5 million have died globally. So if I can crave your indulgence to please rise for a 1-minute silence for those that have departed. I'm quite sure you know a family member, a friend, a colleague that you have lost or is suffering from COVID. And indeed, the pandemic is still with us. So let us not forget those who have departed. 1-minute silence, please. Thank you so much. Please remain standing for the national anthem as I bring on stage Miss Emily. Thank you. Please be seated. It now gives me great pleasure. That's why you should not eat your salad until it's been blessed. Because the Reverend Father has not blessed it, so it doesn't count. You have to start all over again. Please welcome Reverend Horace Ward.
If you have eaten your salad, I bless that one. If you need a second, you can have mine. Let us pray. Eternal God, creator of the heavens and the earth and all therein, we thank you. Heavenly Father, you know the plans that you have for us, plans to prosper us and not to harm us. And so you have brought us through these past 2 years, and more especially these 20 months. Eternal God, thank you for this week's experience to build us up, to send us forth. Thank you for those who have made a difference, are making a difference, whom we will celebrate this night. Thank you. Thank you. Let there be an abundance in all that we do this night. Thank you, Lord, for your servant Marie. Continue to strengthen, to equip, that she will continue to make a difference along with her community staff and the partnering of all of us in this community. Thank you. Thank you. Now bless this food and bless us to your service. And let God's people say, amen. 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 Enjoy your third salad.
So whether the salad has digested or not, it is still blessed. 90% of small businesses, 90% of the registered businesses in the United States are small businesses. 40% of the small businesses are minority businesses that are owned by minorities, veterans, women-owned, African American, Hispanic Americans. So it takes a unique set of skills and resources to be able to help these small businesses. So while we, the rest of us, were being locked down, MGill Associate and her staff and her contractors did not stop work. They continued to work with small and minority businesses to make sure that they survived. And obviously, the COVID-19 relief passed by the federal government was helpful. To tell you more about this quintessential woman, this award-winning woman that has put South Florida on the global map with the work that she's doing, please welcome the program director for MBDA, Ms. Joy Starkey, to present Ms. Mary Gill. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Joy Starkey!
Thank you, Desmond. Yes. Good evening, everyone. You all look so wonderful. Wonderful. So I have been tasked with an honorable mission. And that mission is to introduce an amazing woman. One who is not just my employer, but my mentor, my friend. She's like family. So I'd like to start with saying that in order to be a great leader, you must first know how to serve. And Miss Marie Gill is indeed that, a servant. So without further ado, Marie Gill is one of Florida's successful entrepreneurs. She advocates for the revitalization of urban communities and assists small, minority, and women-owned businesses to successfully compete in domestic and global markets. As president and CEO of M. Gill & Associates, Marie and her staff provide economic development, public relations, and specialty consulting services to small, minority, and women-owned businesses. She works with government agencies, corporations, and educational institutions to encourage inclusion of minorities in their purchasing programs. Before migrating to the US, Marie held senior management positions with the private sector and the government of Jamaica, including sugar industry housing, the Ministry of Industry, Tourism and Foreign Trade, the Urban Development Corporation, the Jamaica Industrial Development Corporation, the Petroleum Corporation of Jamaica, and the Jamaica Hotel and Tourist Association. Truly a servant indeed. She was also a news reporter with the Jamaica Daily Gleaner newspaper for many years. A champion for minority businesses in the US, Marie is the first Black business owner and the first woman entrepreneur to have been awarded a federal contract to operate MBDA programs, or Minority Business Development Agency programs, here in Florida, funded by the US Department of Commerce beginning in 2001. Her programs have since facilitated over $6 billion in contracts and financing and over 10,000 jobs created and retained for small, minority, and women-owned businesses. Marie gives generously of her time. Oh yeah, that's a hand clap. Yes, thank you. Marie gives generously of her time as a resource and member of various nonprofit organizations and boards of directors in the community. She is also, as if she doesn't have on enough hats, she is also the president of the Jamaica USA Chamber of Commerce, president of the National Association of Caribbean Businesswomen, and vice president of the Binational Chambers of Commerce. Marie received her Bachelor's of Science degree in economics from the University of the West Indies, a master's degree in mass communications, and her MBA degree from the University of Toronto, where she graduated summa cum laude. She is a surrogate mother to two enterprising adults who now reside in the UK. So without further ado, I won't ask you to stand today because I know that we are enjoying our meal, but if you could give a hearty round of applause for an amazing, dynamic, legendary woman, Miss Marie Gill.
All right. Good evening, midweek. Oh my goodness, Joyce, right? You are so beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you for gracing us with your presence and for supporting. Oh my God, the room look nice. Everybody looks so nice. Thank you, Ralph. You know me. Well, thank you, Joy. Yes, you're my friend. And, yes, I'm your mentor, but, you're my mentor too, because I'm not just the one that know all this stuff. I'm learning, and I learn from the people around me, the people, my resource partners. I learn from my staff. I learn from the students. So you're my mentor too. Thank you, Joy. Let's give it up for Joy. She's wonderful. See? They love you. All right. We celebrate Midweek to recognize the achievements and the contributions of minority-owned businesses to the economy of the United States and their respective communities. And of course, this recognition program started 39 years ago, and we try to do different things, to show our love and support and appreciation. So by hosting Midweek, we try to bring opportunities to the table for minorities to take advantage of. And then we honor and respect, and we dress up, and this is all coming out from COVID. So I'm glad and thankful that you braved it, and you're here, and you dress up, and you look nice, and you smell sweet, and you're happy, and I love you very much for that. All right. Yesterday, we had a wonderful day. We started with the fireside chat, the breakfast program, and very informative, because this is a fun thing, but we're all about business as well. And we had some takeaways from yesterday's fireside chat from the procurement folks who were there and the financing folks who were there, really telling us that, look, the time is now. If you're looking for contracting opportunities, don't wait. Come now, because we have the contract, we have the goods. The financing partners are telling us this is the best time to borrow, to seek financing, because the interest rates are very low, and they're not going to stay that low. All right, because as you can see, everything else is going up. So the message from yesterday was take advantage of the opportunities now, and you know the statement that preparation is where, what is the phrase again? Success is where preparation meets opportunity. So the opportunities are there, you need to be prepared, and we are here as the MBDA programs, as MGIL, to help you prepare to take advantage of those opportunities. So, I want to give a salute to Belize. They have a very special recognition. It's called, what's it called again? Carifuna Settlement Day. I don't know if the notices are on your table, but it's a very special day when the uprising and everything with slavery and so forth, 200 years ago, they settled in Belize, and it was a big enjoyment, big fun time, just like the rest of us from the Caribbean, when we chased out the folks who were oppressing us and took over. Well, most of our islands went through the same thing because, the Africans went to the islands before they came to America. So that is Belize, and we just wanted, it was yesterday, November 19th, and it's like 219 years this year. I don't know if Attaché Michael Young, who is also the president of the Belize Chamber of Commerce, is here. I know he's expected with Mrs. Young. Okay, he's not here yet, but I just want you to recognize that. And as minorities, we try to support one another like that. I also want to give a salute to the Native Americans, because November is Native Americans Appreciation Month. So let's give a hand to the Native Americans. Thank you. We had a breakfast program this morning talking about international trade. It was a small gathering of about 20 of us, but it was very inspiring to see the interaction between the procurement folks and the exporters and the financiers. And is my friend Edens from Exim Bank here? Edens? I know he's here, or he's expected. But I want to thank Exim Bank for coming all the way from DC to come down to support MedWeek and to share the wonderful financing opportunities that they have available for exporters. Also, something very special that happened this year is that we have partnered with Miami-Dade College to implement one of the major components of the new programs that we've been granted. There's so much to talk about. We just got 2 big contracts from the US Department of Commerce for 5 years. Yes. Woo! Yes, thank you. The MBDA Export Center and the MBDA Business Center. And a big component of the business center is capacity building. We have to train minority businesses to improve their financial management, improve their operational efficiency, and improve their technological endeavors. So Miami-Dade College has been contracted to make that program happen for us. They've already graduated the first cohort, and there's some flyers and so forth out there. But let us know if you're interested in this program, because once you go through that training, we will have opportunities for you for financing so that there can be investment in your business, major opportunities for contracts from federal agencies, from state and local agencies, but also from corporations. And Miami-Dade College has a student internship program that will be made available so that the graduates can have student interns placed in their businesses. Fabulous. So I want to recognize the students from Miami-Dade College who are here tonight. Would you please stand and be recognized? Students, okay, there they are. Yeah. Congratulations to you. I don't know if Teddy Lang is in the room. Professor Lang, is she here yet? Yeah. Okay, there she is. Let's give it up for her. Thank you. I know that you take the book and you look through the pictures and then you leave it, you don't take it home. So I'm going to force you to take a look at some things. If you turn to page 5, it's not all about me. That's my greeting letter. But I wanted to bring your attention to the paragraph that's in bold. And to top it all off, MBDA has now been codified by Congress. No longer is MBDA a bureau of the US Department of Commerce. We are now a full-fledged agency, which means, yes? Woo! Yes. This means growth in stature and access to federal opportunities for minority businesses across the United States. It's a big deal. Thank you. Thank you. And let me tell you, this did not just happen overnight. Part of the advocacy that the Marie Gills across the country, there are about 40 of us that head MBDA programs. We have been advocating for this for many years through more than one federal administration. But finally, the current administration made it happen. So we are really grateful for that. You know, it's really not about politics, you know. It's not, I think it's about knowing that minority does not mean inferior. Minority means access. Minority means opportunities, right? Minority means, okay, the kind of politics that it is. And let me tell you something, the struggle still continues. You're never really finished and it's over and you can relax, right? La lucha continua. The struggle continues. So we have to give thanks to the people across the country who've stayed the course and made sure that this sort of thing happens, right? So it's not the politics, it's the politics of change, like a former prime minister of Jamaica once said, right? It's the audacity of hope, as a former president of the United States says. And it's building back better our economy, like the current president said. So that's the kind of politics that we're dealing with, the politics of economics, the politics of making sure that minority businesses are recognized for our value, our worth, and our contributions. And that's part of what tonight is all about. So, thank you. All right. So, a salute to the MBDA. I don't have a glass, but I ask that you please get your champagne or whatever it is you're drinking. And those of you who can stand, I ask that you please stand so that we can give a salute. Thank you. Thank you, Desmond. Isn't he awesome? He just takes such good care of me. This is a moment in time that we'll remember and be grateful for. So, I know a lot of people say, minority what? Here's to those who wish us well, and those who don't can go to help. Can go to help other minority businesses. You see how you have a dirty mind? Hip hip. Hip hip. Hip hip. To the MBDA. Woo! Thank you. God bless you. Enjoy.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, for our first piece of entertainment tonight, please welcome on stage, appearing in MBDA for the very first time, the new Century Dance Company.
mama told me when I was young, we're all born superstars. She rolled my hair, put my lipstick on, in a glass of purple dry. There's nothing wrong with loving who you are, she said, 'cause he made you perfect, babe. So hold your head up, girl, and you'll go far. There's an only way to say I'm beautiful in the way, just got me no mistakes. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Don't hurt yourself and regret, just love yourself instead. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Don't be a drag, just be a queen. 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 Whether you're broke or evergreen, you're black, white, beige, chola descent, you're Lebanese, you're Orient. Whether life's disabilities left you outcast but leader teased, rejoice and love yourself today, 'cause baby, you were born this way. No matter getting straight, alright. Let's be transgender life. I'm on the right track, baby. I was born to survive. No matter black, white, or beige, chola or Orient, I'm on the right track, baby. I was born to be brave. I'm beautiful in the way, 'cause God makes no mistakes. I'm on the right track, baby. I was born this way. Don't hurt yourself and regret, just love yourself instead. I'm on the right track, baby. I was born this way. Same DNA.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up! New Century Dance Company! Woo! Listen, I'm 60 years old, but I used to dig it, in those days. If nothing else, but COVID-19 has taught us to be appreciative and to love and never put anything till tomorrow. So tonight, MBDA and MGIL Associate will be honoring very distinguished companies that have worked hard and continues to make an impact in our community. Also, Ms. Gill paid for this dance floor, and we intend to use this dance floor tonight. So don't run away after dinner. We have DJ Raf, who knows how to do his thing. For those of you who need to validate your parking ticket, please, on your way out, go back to the registration table so staff can give you your validation ticket. Please enjoy your dinner, and we'll continue the show momentarily. Thank you. One of the highlights for tonight is the awards ceremonies for deserving businesses. So we are kicking it up because one of our honorees has her flight to catch. And so I'd like to bring Ms. Gill back on stage to do the presentation. Ms. Gill, please.
Thank you, thank you. We're not quite ready because we know you're having dinner, so we want to give you a chance. However, one of our honorees needed to leave. We knew that beforehand, so I'd like to take this opportunity to present the award so that we can give her our blessing as she heads back home. So, Moffitt Cancer Center is an organization. It's a nonprofit organization, but they're big. And they do millions and millions and millions of dollars worth of development and provide millions in procurement opportunities to minority businesses. Moffitt Cancer Center is represented here at Medweek by Ms. Desiree Hanson, who is the manager of supply diversity for Moffitt. That means she is the one that check you out as a minority and make sure you get in line and you get a piece of the pie at Moffitt. The MBDA in Washington honored Moffitt Cancer Center this past Medweek, their national Medweek, with the Distinguished Supplier Diversity Firm of the Year in the nation. Big deal, yeah. So tonight at Florida's Medweek, it is my honor and pleasure on behalf of our MBDA programs here in Florida to honor Ms. Desiree Hanson and Moffitt with the statewide Distinguished Supplier Diversity Award. Thank you. Please continue with your dinner. We'll be right back.
So yesterday, Ms. Bernadette taught us something that is very, very important. So please bring out your pinky and hold and touch the pinky of your colleague to the right, and with the other pinky, the person sitting next to you to the left. Can I have your attention, please? Please bring out your pinky and say to your neighbor on the right, I appreciate you. To your left, I love you. To your right, please, can you pay my parking ticket? If they are showing you love, they got to pay for something. Okay, so we're ready to appreciate all of the advocates and all of the industries and all of the strategic partners that toil day to day with MGill Associate and MBDA Miami Center. So for those of you who want to come on stage, yes, you earned it. You are well dressed. Come with the honorees on stage and make sure somebody has your cell phone to take the pictures, okay? Sylvia, I did not forget, you're not going. You said you'll dance with me. That's why Ms. Gill paid for this dance floor, okay? I had to beg Ms. Gill. I said, Sylvia promised to dance with me. You know how much this dance floor costs. So nobody goes away because we have the dance. Oh, by the way, very quickly, where's my protocol? We have some government officials and elected officials that are here with us. Please help me recognize the Consul General of St. Lucia in Miami, the Honorable Tassa Jean. We also have the Honorable George Hamilton, who's the Consul General of Sierra Leone in Miami. Representing District 2, Miami-Dade County Commissioner, the Office of the Honorable Jean Monestim, the Chief of Staff, Ms. Elizabeth Owens. I saw some people from Broward. Where is Paula? Paula brought some important people from Congo. Oui, honorable, merci beaucoup. Merci. Merci beaucoup. All the way from the Democratic Republic of Congo. Merci d'être parmi nous ce soir. Et je vous souhaite un agréable voyage demain. Okay, by the way, for those of you who fly out of Fort Lauderdale, you are no longer my friend because they always say, oh, Desmond, it's easier to fly out of Fort Lauderdale. You know? Yeah, but you know, taxes matter, so please come and see me when you fly out of MIA. Don't go and visit Paula when you go to FLL. I bring back on stage the one and only, the quintessential, the award-winning MGill Associate. Please welcome back on stage, Miss Mary Gill.
You know, perhaps this is a good time to just pay some respect to my fantastic team, Joy. Yeah, so before we get all the honorees going, let me ask my team to please come so you've seen them, but you know, we want to show a little bit more love because they love me and I love them. And I love you and you love me. There's a lot of love in this room tonight. Joy Starkey, Program Director, MBDA Export Center. Heather Gordon, Administrative Manager, started as a student intern from Miami-Dade College 8 years ago. Don't take away our props. Sue Chavez. You have your posse with you. Program Director for the CARES Act. Come on, where's the rest of the staff? Where's everybody? In the audience. I don't remember if I don't see you. Randy James, who is managing the IT back there. Randy, can you break away? Maria Zavala, Senior Export Development Consultant, flying all over the world, helping minorities on our behalf. Come on up here, Maria. Yeah. Here's Randy. Here's Randy. You see him nice? Him having a ball, you know, because him one amongst all these women. Well, you know, we recently opened an office in Port St. Lucie on the Treasure Coast of Florida so that we can serve minority businesses up there. Isn't that fabulous? Yes. And we didn't do that all by ourselves. We have a fabulous award winner with us here tonight, Elijah Wooten, who will be getting his award in a minute. But it's as a, not yet. It's as a result of the wonderful relationship that he and I have, and his company and my company have. Elijah is an advocate for minority businesses, and he is the economic development navigator for the city of Port St. Lucie. So he gave me the hookup so that I could establish a memorandum of understanding with Indian River State College and be part of the entrepreneurial hub that's up there in Port St. Lucie. And the staff person that is taking care of business up there is Miss Star Chambers. Come on up, Star. Oh, you're up there? All right. And speaking of Miami-Dade College and students, we have our own student intern from Miami-Dade College right now. Miss Sarah Aiden, come on up. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, these are the people who do the work. I just push them around. Please, let's hear it from my wonderful team. Okay, so Star, stand by. Yeah, go down there. So, on pages 8 and 9 of your book, I told you I was going to make you read it. We give thanks to our supporters and some of the folks who have been really been at the forefront when it comes to the CARES Act grant that we got from the MBDA. We have subcontractors and independent contractors who work across the state. And I just want to show them some respect tonight. We always show respect, but I want them to know how much we appreciate their hard work. And I'm telling you, all of these are women-owned businesses, minority and non-minority. But I tell you what, everybody put their piece in to make a whole pie. I love them, I appreciate them. They love me and they appreciate me. I don't know if they talk about me behind my back, but I know if they do, it can't be bad things because they know how much we appreciate them. And the work that they do shows that they appreciate the partnership with M. Gill and Associates. So, I want to call you up one by one. If you would please come up and collect a little certificate of appreciation from us. And when you get yours, you just step to the next side of the stage so that we can have all of you take a picture with us. First, Kimberly, Rocher Jean-Louis or Jean-Louis from 3D Strategic Management. Kimberly and her group, they take care of Central and Northern Florida. So, come on up, walk right by the photographer. Oh, you're on that side? Okay, just switch over real quick. Where's Kimberly? Oh, okay, well, this is Kimberly's team. All right, yeah. I think it's Michelle and Stephanie, and is that Audrey? Oh, yeah, all right. So this is our Central and Northern Florida team. Don't leave, just step down a little further. Did you give them their certificate? All right. So next we have the wonderful Miss Sidonia Naismith, and she is Black Swan. Whoa, look at you. Oh, look at how she's stepping. I tell you, Black Swan Consulting, and she takes care. She takes care of Central Broward and East Miami-Dade. Thank you, Sidonia. All right, next is Donna Alufahai here. Okay, Donna, there she is. Woo! Royal General Services, and Donna takes care of the West Palm Beach area. And I tell you what more she does. Oh, wow, you got your posse here tonight. I tell you what more Donna does. She focuses on the agri sector for us, the agricultural sector, to make sure that the farmers that are out there that are minorities are getting the attention that they need from the MBDA. Thank you, Donna. Mommy, all right, all right. Okay, next we have the wonderful, the fabulous. Hey, listen to me. You have trouble with the IRS? I hope not. But if you do, or if you think you're headed for trouble, here's a lady you want to talk to. She can help you. She's not going to do nothing funky or nothing, you know. She's going to help you to clean it up the right way. Miss Janet L. Davis, CPA, statewide, Puerto Rico, U.S. Virgin Island. My girl, my friend, the fabulous Miss Janet L. Davis. Yeah. I want to tell you about another fabulous black woman. I think she's the only surety agent that's black and woman. And if you need a bond, she will get it done. That is her motto. Now, if it's one of them bonds that will get you out of jail, she don't do that. But if you need a surety bond, if you're in construction or if you're in the service sector, Friends of Small Business, FSB Agency, Inc. You understand? It's Miss Gladys Keith. See her there? My friend, my girl, from the 1990s. She's been doing this, right? Thank you for your service, Gladys. All right, is Terry here? Terry Ferguson? Shout me out if you're down there. All right, she's not here yet, but we do have a certificate for Terry. She is our mental health coach that really provides a lot of help for businesses that are going through the stress of COVID, helping them to recover. I want her to know that we appreciate her as well. So let me run down and take a quick picture with the contractors, and then we move on to the next set. Thank you, Ralph. Okay, so the first set of, the next set of awards rather, page 14, the advocates. Now, we talked about advocacy before that brought us to the point where the MBDA is now an agency and no longer a bureau. Well, there are other people that do a lot of other things to advocate on behalf of minority businesses. And this is the reason for the next 3 awards. You've heard me talk about Elijah Wooten before. Well, Elijah Wooten, his bio is in the book, so please read up about him. A fabulous young man. Love his work, love his job. And I tell you, he came to work for us when he graduated with his MBA years ago, and then he went on to greener pastures. Much, much, much greener pastures. But everything he touches turns to gold. And he's the reason we're in Port St. Lucie. Give it up for Elijah Wooten, Minority Business Advocate of the Year for Florida's Treasure Coast. Yay! Okay, so the next advocacy award goes to a gentleman who heads up the small business department in the county. It's a small business, let me get this right now. Minority Business Advocate of the Year for Broward County, but he heads up the OESBD, the Office of Economic and Small Business Development. So, Sandy has been a partner with us ever since he came to Florida and became the specialist there in that department. I don't think he was able to make it tonight, but I think Paula is here or someone is here to collect the award. Hey, Paula, Miss Fitzy. Those of you who went to the Fitzy conference in Broward, here's the lady that organized that. But she's here tonight. Oh, excuse me, she wants our music.
There's somebody here to pick it up for you.
Yeah, but I don't know who that is. No, stay.
Miss Shahiwa. Miss Shahiwa.
No, you can't get him to shut up. Ms. Shahiwa is here to collect the award on behalf of Sandy Michael McDonald, but Paula is here as well to accompany her because they both work for him and they're both dynamic women. So let's hear it for Broward County Minority Business Advocate of the Year.
Gloria. It's here for Eric God of Gloria.
Oh Lord, I love that. Woo! Okay. You know, when you do me like that, I have to dance. All right. You know, we are a corporate member of the Miami-Dade Chamber of Commerce, and we've been friends and members with the Chamber since long time, from the days of Dorothy Baker, God bless her spirit. But Mr. Gordon Eric Knowles is the current president of the Miami-Dade Chamber of Commerce, and we have a relationship and a partnership because we met and I said, look, this is a black chamber and I need to see black businesses coming and taking advantage of this opportunity. I need to see Hispanics coming, I need to see Asians coming, and they're all here at the chamber. And we are great partners. But it's not because of that. He's been doing a lot of things for the chamber and advocating for minority businesses. So we are proud to present the Minority Business Advocate of the Year for Miami-Dade County to Gordon Eric Knowles. I believe Miss Gloria is here to collect on his behalf. Okay, give her some music. music man, the ultimate connector. So, we've been talking about all these wonderful things that we do and who we are. We cannot do this by ourselves, of course, and we have a lot of partners, and we really are thankful for their support. One of those partners is a little bit more than engaging with the businesses. They actually are cost share strategic partners. And the city of Miami has been our partner since we got the MBDA contract. As a matter of fact, I don't know if Willie want me to tell you this, but I'm going to tell you anyway. He came to us when the announcement came out in 2000 and said, the city of Miami wants to be a part of this and we want to partner with you, M. Gill and Associates. That's how this started. And we won, and we've been partners ever since. So give it up for Mr. Willie Poro, representing the great city of Miami, MBDA strategic partner. Woo! I never seen a Latin man that don't like to dance. What's up with that, Willie? Anyway, though, everything else he does for us, he does great, so we'll take it. God bless you. He's a nice Christian man, loves his work, very supportive, and we really love him and appreciate him. All right, so when I first came to Florida, somehow I gravitated to Miami-Dade County because I knew some folks who knew some folks who knew some folks who could help me. Because, when you're new in an area, it's kind of nice to have somebody show you the lay of the land and help you out. And I was eager. I was like a sponge. I wanted to learn. I wanted to meet. I wanted to know. I wanted to see. I wanted to give. And one of those persons whose name I mentioned before, Miss Dorothy Baker, who's no longer with us, she was the president of the Miami-Dade Chamber. The other black woman was Tony Gary, who was dean at the Karamig Entrepreneurial Education Center in Liberty City. And the other black woman that played a big role in showing me the lay of the land, introducing me to people, and talking black to me like she's Liberty City and I'm Kingston, Jamaica, and we know one another, we understand the grief that poor people, people of lower income, marginalized communities go through. So I've never really honored her. So I feel really happy about this one. Elaine Black. Woo! Outstanding MBDA strategic partner. Thank you, Ralph. So, you heard me talk about the Miami-Dade College earlier, and There's a very dynamic woman. We didn't just meet, we're talking about, we partner with Miami-Dade. This is a 30-year relationship. I've known this lady for all those years doing God's work. And the Lord just kind of brought us together now as a result. And you're talking again. Come on. You know I don't like that. Respect. I'm talking about Teddy Lang, Professor Teddy Lang from Miami-Dade College. Outstanding MBDA, strategic partner. Oh, we need to. Okay. Ralph, you're killing me, Ralph. Thank you. So, Maria Zavala is our senior export development consultant. And, my staff, they come to me and they tell me what's going on because I'm always wanting to know what you're doing, where you're going, who you're going there with, what you're doing for them, what they're doing for us, what they're doing for somebody else, and so forth. So we talk about these partners that we have. One of those partners is the U.S. Commercial Service. And Maria, I mentioned her because she's always talking about, oh my God, he is so wonderful. He refers this business to me. I call him up and everything I ask him is always helping me. He's good, Miss Gill, he's good. Miguel Olivares. Outstanding MBDA strategic partner. We love him. All right. So we talk about the export center. And one of the main components of the MBDA Export Center is that we are establishing the MBDA Florida Export Academy. Academy! All right? So that means resources online, opportunities online, networking online, training online for those who are interested in exporting and don't know how, for those who are interested in exporting and want to do more, for all the big exporters that have so many opportunities, for the smaller exporters that want to get in the game. The Export Academy is going to focus on providing that platform so that everybody can kind of connect. You know what I mean? Because that's what it's all about now, right? Connecting, a lot of things happening online, and when we were bidding on this contract or this proposal, the International Trade Consortium of Miami-Dade County called me up and said, you know what? We've been partners for a long time. We want to help you with this. We have an idea of how we can help you. And so we put our heads together and the Export Academy was born. You see this gentleman up here that is emceeing? Him no ordinary MC. This is a seasoned Mr. International, Mr. Exporter, been all over the world, knows this business, has helped me and helped us a lot. And he had a lot to do with really organizing and helping to structure the International Trade Consortium when he worked there. He is with aviation now. But there's a woman that is the interim director over there now, and her name is Maria Dreyfus Ulvert. My friend, my partner, who's gonna make sure that the Florida MBDA Export Academy is a success. MBDA Strategic Partner of the Year, Maria Dreyfus Ulvert. Half as much fun as I am. So, I wasn't even sure this was the next award, so I kind of preempted myself, but I just spoke about him. I don't really have to tell you anymore. Outstanding MBDA, strategic partner for many, many years, co-chair of MedWeek, for many, many years, head of our subcommittee on exporting for many, many years, my mentor, my friend, my strategic partner, my MC, Mr. Desmond Alufa. You know, in Jamaica, I have to chop some patois right now. Boy, Desmond, me never know you could have do it like that. MBDA strategic partner, Mr. Desmond Alufa. Hi. Thank you, Desmond. I take my frock upside down. Man, the man tear off my frock. Okay, I don't know what more I can say about this company. You saw their handiwork. Statewide minority. I think we should tell you which page it is now. Page 16. Statewide minority arts and entertainment firm of the year. You want to guess who that? New Century Dance Company. Miss Alexandra Sleva, artistic director. I don't know if I can dance with her. Thank you for the reggae. Now, is Hatcher Construction in the room? Good. Because you know how important, every industry is important. But when it comes to construction, I mean, they go through hell and high water. Construction down, construction up, weather problem, hurricane. But I tell you, this company is resilient, right? They've been a partner, a client for a long time. And Ms. Gladys Keith makes sure that they get the bonding they need. Hatcher Construction, statewide minority construction firm of the year, Mr. William Hatcher, Hatcher Construction. It's like I say, I can make a man do whatever I want him to do. Must behave myself. Okay. So, is the Sunshine team in the room other than the videographer and the photographer? Is Bernadette here? I'm here. There she is. She was the moderator for the breakfast. She's here? Oh, wonderful. She was the moderator for the breakfast fireside chat. Wonderful. She does the PR for MGill. She's responsible for the book that you're looking at tonight. I'm telling you, statewide. But earlier at National Med Week, we nominated Sunshine Communications, and they won the National Small Business, Minority Business, Marketing and Communications Firm of the Year throughout the country. And she does my PR. So you know we're in good hands. Miss Sunshine Communications, Miss Bernadette Morris, where are you? There you are. Come on up, come on up. All right, all right, all right. So when the MBDA wanted minority business to come and speak at National Med Week about the programs that the Exim Bank has to offer and how they themselves have benefited from it and what we are doing for them as exporters, they called us and said, who on your client list can you send to us? And we said, PJ Distributors. And they said, all right. And he went up and made us proud. So, it's a client that Maria works with. I am very, very honored and pleased to provide Eddie Giron with the statewide minority manufacturer of the year. How big is that? How big is that?
Thank you so much. So beautiful today.
How would you like to get a $47 million contract for the Cayman Islands? That's the kind of stuff that GL Trading does. And when we register them big numbers there and create 500 jobs, you know the MBDA said, but Marie Gill, you're bad. Me say, no, and me at all. It's GNL Trading, Mr. Ferguson. Mr. George Ferguson, President. statewide minority exporter of the year. Woo! So, with all this COVID and internet and Zooming and all of that, you need a company that can take care of business security. This company does a lot in the security business and providing equipment, phones, and all kind of connectivity. Robert Barrera, Real Mobile, statewide minority technology firm of the year. You hear me? Bad. Is there a banker in the house? Is there a United Banker in the house? All right. Is there a Bank United in the house? Listen to me. At the international, no, it was the breakfast. It was a fireside chat. This lady said, listen, Bank United is lending. You need to come now because the interest rates are the lowest at 3%. Kind of along the SBA lines. Partner with the SBA to leverage their programs as well. So I want you to check out Bank United because they fund our clients, so I know that they're real. Listen, minority business friendly. Friendly. You ever hear about a bank that's friendly? Bank United is being honored as a minority business friendly corporation of the year. And it's not just because we love them, it's because they do the work. It's because they finance our small business, our minority business, our women business. And guess what? They started their own women's program to show off and to show how important women business is to our community. So right now, Miss Clara Diaz-Leal, she is the retail Executive Vice President for Miami-Dade County Market. Give it up for Bank United. They deserve this. Okay. So we've been talking a lot about economic development tonight. We always talk about economic development. That's what my company specializes in. But there is an organization in Miami-Dade County that is their job to provide economic development services. They bring in big corporations that can come in and hopefully move into some of the not so popular areas, but nonetheless bring them in so that they can create jobs for Florida workers. And they do a lot of other neat things, but what I love most about them is this great partnership that we have. I was looking at a 1993 Medweek book earlier today, and I have a copy with me if you think I'm lying. And one of the full-page ads in there was Miami-Dade College. One of the full-page ads in there was FPL. One of the full-page ads in there was the Beacon Council, 1993. So this relationship did not just begin. But right now, Mr. Michael Finney, who is the president, he said, Marie, you want it, you got it. We're here for you. We're here for the minority business community. And they have a lot of nice programs going on. So you need to know more about them, learn about them, and take advantage. Right now, though, Outstanding Economic Development Services Award goes to Miami-Dade Beacon Council. And I believe Stanley Rico, my friend. Oh my gosh, we go back a long time. He's here to collect the award on behalf of the Beacon Council. Come on, man, what kind of fake effect? Well, that was the last of the business awards and so forth, the last awards for tonight. I do want to give a special thanks to all of my staff, my associates, M. Gill and Associates, my team, for your great work. And Heather, I want to stand up. Heather Gordon. Heather? Oh. I just want to recognize her again. She's out there working. She take after me. People say she look like me and I look like her. What a blessing that is, because I think she's gorgeous. Heather, I just wanted you to stand up. I thought you were sitting in here. So that people, it's all right, so that people could recognize you, because I want them to know how wonderful you are to our organization, and that I respect you and I love you. And I really think that God sent you to me 8 years ago as a blessing, you know? So, hold on. Hold up. Hold up. Miss Heather Gordon is the Outstanding Employee of the Year. She never know. She never know. I tell you in Jamaica, we say me catch her. Because she didn't know. Joy knew, but Joy kept it. That's why I love Joy, so she can't keep a secret. Okay, so I believe that this is the end of my piece. So let me turn it back over to our MC. Thank you again so very much.
Vote of thanks. Be careful. Okay. Be careful. Yeah. Woo! How are you? Now, let me tell you, would you not agree that this show beats the Academy Awards? You guys have been great. We appreciate you, but guess what? Next year is 40 years of celebration. 39 years is gone. So you know, we're going to keep Miss Gill to do 40 years, and we're going to turn her loose. If you want to see Miss Gill unleashed, please make a date with us this time, same time next year. From the bottom of my heart, it's been a pleasure to serve as your masters of ceremonies. Thank you so much for bracing the weather, for bracing Miami traffic. We'd like to thank M. Gill and her staff and all of our collaborators. We also like to thank the hotel management and staff. We'd like to thank all our volunteers and each and every one of you that had a hand in the outstanding success of this event. Our photographers, our engineers, DJ. So, unleash your seatbelt, put on your dancing shoes, and DJ, let's hit it!